everyone. Another beautiful day here in sunny California. Woo, very sunny. Today is March 21st, and can't believe where we're at. A pandemic around the world, not just in Ojai, California, where we live, but also the world. It's just crazy. I don't know about you, but I really feel it. My family's safe and well, and I hope yours is. So let's just stay connected and let's do a workout together. The reason why I'm doing this YouTube is to keep my mind, my focus on fitness. And if anybody wants to work out with me, then that's helpful to you. And I appreciate you tuning in. All right, so today's going to be a core class. I teach a core class on Monday nights at 7:15 at OVAC, but not right now. So this is going to be similar to my core class. The first thing we're going to do, you're going to connect to the floor with your feet. This is my mind-body connection part that we do every time before we start. So I want you to grip the floor with your feet. What should automatically happen is your glutes should squeeze together, and your core, you should feel a tightness in your core. If that's not happening, please make it happen. Thumbs go out in front. Exhale as those shoulder blades come back in together. 2, 3, exhale as you go back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now our shoulder circles. I hope you're still connected to that ground, to the floor. I hope those glutes are still squeezed together. If not, make it happen. Okay, we're just going to start with some warm-up. We're going to be doing some squats. Okay, so let's do about 10 squats. Here we go. Arms out in front and up. And 2. So as you come off that floor, I want you to really push those feet through the floor and squeeze the glutes. And exhale. I think that might be 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everybody. Now we're going to go down to the floor ground. You're going to bend over. If you can, your glutes are going to drop, all right? You may not be able to go down very far. You're going to take those elbows. You're going to open up those knees. You're going to stick that chest out, all right? And then we're just going to come up. Little hip mobility. And back down. And up. And back down. And like I've said before, I hope you foam rolled before you came to do this class. And also, if you have any conditions in your body, like neck pain, hip pain, any kind of pain going on, please consult with the doctor before you do this video. Let's do one more. And there, so now you're going to hold in this place, prayer hand position, left leg arm goes up, is the thoracic spine rotation. Other arm goes up, exhale as you go up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's just walk it down. Great, hands are right in front. Now you see my knees are quite far apart. Try to get those soles of the feet together. So it's going to look more like this, right? We're going to go back over those hips. You might not be able to go very far back, but go as far back as you can. And then we're going to come forward. All right, and you're just going to do a little push-up. and back. Little hip mobility here, and again. As you can see, this is nice and slow. Couple more here. Let's do one more. Stretch it out, hold this pose. You're not looking through your crotch area, you're just looking straight down at the ground. Here's Fancy Pants, Dante. Okay, let's come up to all fours. Now we're gonna do a cat-cow. So make sure those hands are right underneath the shoulder and your knees are in line with the hips. We are going to pull that navel into the backbone as we inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. Moo. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. Inhale into cat. One more time here. Exhale into cow. Hold out in cow. Now we're going to exhale into cat as you pull that navel into backbone. Exhale. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. One more time. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Go into child's pose. Hold that pose. Take your right hand. Go over to the right. Left hand follows. You should feel a really good stretch on that left side of the body, the upper body. Now left arm goes over. Right arm goes over. Go back to the right. Go back to the left. Go to center and really reach in that child's pose. Okay. Let's go into our plank. All right? Not here, here. Right, left leg goes forward. Let's do some hip circles. And we're going from the back foot through the front. And 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse that. 1, 2. You see my doggies? 3, 4, and 5. Now let's put that back knee down. Let's go into our hamstring stretch. Then we're going to come back up and down and up and down. And again, pull that core in. One more time here. Hold that stretch. Chest out. Okay. Get into your runner's lunge. Left leg goes back, right leg comes forward into our hip circles. And this is 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that left glute. 5, 6, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back knee goes down. Let's go into that hamstring stretch. And back up. And down. So as you're coming back up, you're squeezing this left glute and going forward a little bit in that hip flexor stretch. And 3, pull that core in. 4, Good job, everybody. Okay, if you ask me, what is core? Well, if you cut your arms and your legs off, everything front and back, that's core. So we're going to work on that today. That means your glutes are part of your core. We're going to start by activating those core, the glutes. And a lot of people say, well, my lower back is really weak. Yeah, mine's weak too. Everyone's is weak. But what happens is the rest of our body is not working properly. I always say our glutes and everything else in our core, except for our lower back, are the parents. And the lower back is the baby. So if the parents aren't working to protect the lower back, then the lower back is going to take over and try to do what the parents aren't doing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to activate those muscles, those parent muscles, to make sure that those baby muscles aren't overcompensating. So we're going to get into all four position. Now we're going to do something called the vomiting cat. Yep. You're going to pull that navel to the backbone as much as you can. You're going to exhale. It's not a big lift at all. And release. Pull that navel to the backbone. Exhale. And release. Feel that tension in the belly. Navel to the backbone. Exhale. And you're going to keep that, all right? You're going to keep that tension. And we're going to take the right leg. And we're going to do little leg lifts, okay? This is for the glute. So right now, I want you to keep that back, the core tight. I want these elbow pits pointing forward. That's going to turn on your back. And those elbows are straight. You're using your glute to lift that leg. It's not a big lift. If you're going like this, that lower back's going to say, Mama, Daddy, I got to take over here. So squeeze that butt cheek. I don't know how many we've done. Squeeze. Squeeze. Don't let it get into the lower back. Squeeze. Squeeze. And again. And we're going to take it all the way in and up. 1, in, and up. 2, squeeze that glute. 3, yeah. 4, you might say, well, I feel it in my hamstring. Yeah, I feel it in my hamstring a little bit too. But I am mind-body connection into that glute. That's what's lifting that leg up. And I'm squeezing it. Pulling in that navel to the backbone. Pushing that chest down toward the floor. Keep going. Now we're going to take that knee and we're going to turn it to the side and we're going to go out toward the body and then back in. Out toward the body. See, my foot comes back in. And 2, 3, 4, pull that core in. 5, try not to bend those elbows. 6, 7, 8, so the knee comes out to the side, and then I just return to my starting position. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, squeeze it, 17, 18, 19, pull that core in, and 20. Now hold it here. We're going to pulse. 1, 2, little move here, okay? Don't let that lower back take over. Squeeze that glute every time you're doing it. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hold it up on 20, point that toe, and here we go, little pulses, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, squeeze it, 18, 19, and 20, allow that leg to go down, go into child's pose. going to go on this side because the sun's in my face. All right, into child's pose. You can even bang that glute out. Woo! Felt it? I did. Feels good though, doesn't it? All right, spread those fingers apart, turn those elbow pits forward, get those hands underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. I hope mine are. I don't have a mirror to check. Now pull that navel to backbone super tight. And we're lifting. And 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, push through that heel. 5, remember it's not a big lift. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, pull that core in, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold it up there, now down, and push it up. Squeeze the glute, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what about that core? 8, squeeze. 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, squeeze it, 15, 16, yay! 17, 18, 19, and 20. Hold it up there on 20. Now we're going to go, I'll show you on this leg. We're going to go out to the side, and then you're just going to turn it back up to a starting position, okay? So here we go. This is the start position, and out, and in, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, pull that core in, 13, 14, squeeze that glute, 17, no 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Come back in, flex that foot, pulse. 1, 2, squeeze it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a big lift. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hold it up on 20. Point that foot, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze it. 5, 6. Pull that core in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And relax. Go into child's pose. Whew. Pound those out. They should be on fire. All right, guys. We're going to work on a push-up. Sorry, I got a little bit of a nose run here. I don't have the virus. It's just all the oak trees that are blooming and everything else in California getting to me. All right, so we're going to work on the push-up. We're going to do a push-up from a dead stop. It's going to look like this. You're going to be on the ground. All right, now you can do this on your knees or you can do this off your toes. But you're going to suck the knees into the kneecaps. You're going to squeeze those butt cheeks together. You're going to roll those shoulders back and down. Elbows aren't out this way. Puts too much pressure on those shoulders. Try it like this. About 30 degrees out from the is like an arrow. You're gonna tuck that chin, tighten everything up. We're gonna take a big inhale. We're gonna exhale. You're gonna push it up. Now you can be on your knees doing this. Okay, we're gonna hold this, and it's a nice and slow descent. All right, don't stick that chin out because we're going all the way to the floor, and we're gonna reset. Tighten everything up, roll those shoulders back and down, inhale, exhale, and that's 2. And nice and slow. Like I said, you can be here on your knees. Tighten up. Inhale, exhale, and hold that pose, and nice and slow descent. That's 3. Tighten up. Inhale, exhale. That's 4. Tighten up. Inhale, exhale. That's 5. Nice and slow descent. Tighten up. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale, exhale. That's 6. Nice and slow descent. Don't lead with that chin. Tighten up. Inhale, exhale. Is that 8 or 7? Nice and slow descent. We're going for 10. We'll say that's 8. Reset. Inhale, exhale. Feel that power in that core. A nice and slow descent. Reset. Inhale, exhale. Hold it. A nice and slow descent. Let's do one more here. Okay, reset. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Go into child's pose. Woohoo! In my opinion, that's how you build on your push-up. Push-up's one of the best core exercises there is. It's even utilizing those glutes. All right, so we want to really build on that push-up from the bottom up, but you want to make sure that those shoulders aren't shrugged forward like this, so you're going to roll them back and down. I like to keep my hands out from my chest, and then I don't like this. It really puts a lot of strain on those shoulders, so try and turn them in 30 degrees. You can do that yoga push-up with them right by your side. I'm okay with that. I prefer to 30 degrees out from my body in an arrow position. All right, so let's flip over. Get off those wrists. Ooh, you gotta go like this. All right, if you have a Swiss ball, this is the time to get it, but I will show you a modification. We're gonna create some compression in our core to turn on that transversus abdominis. Now, every time you exhale is an opportunity for you to work your core, all right? So remember that. Exhale is magic. We're going to get, if you have your ball, this ball is going to be on your top of your quads and your forearms, okay? You're going to get those ribs down. You're going to get that back, pushing the back down into the ground, and we're going to hold this pose, pushing into the ball for 30 seconds. You don't have a ball? You can be here, pushing that back down, okay? Try and, it's either the balls or the dogs that get in my way. Stay. Okay, but it's not here, okay? You want to get those knees out over the hips, okay? And you're holding, pushing that back down, creating that compression by really creating some tension in that core. So if you have a ball, you will be with me. And I'm going to set our timer, so let's set ourselves up, push into that ball, and here we go. Push, push. Remember to breathe. Keep that back down. Pushing my forearms into the ball as I'm pushing my quadriceps into the ball, creating a lot of tension here. We got about 10 more seconds. Woohoo! Push that back down. Okay, rest. All right, so now
think you might know the drill if you've done my classes. We're going to push into that ball with the limbs that are going to stay on the ball, and we're going to go out with our right arm, thumb touches, and back in. And then the left, okay? So, if you don't have a ball, you're going to do the same thing, but we're not going to move the legs yet, guys, okay? We're going to just start with here, but my knees need to be out over my hips. So here, keeping that back down, and here, right? We're going for 12, alternating. So let's push, set up, get that back down, push into that ball, and here we go. And exhale, 1, 2, nice and slow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Rest. All right, so now we're gonna go. Oh, my legs are shaking a bit because I'm really pushing, right? If you're not pushing enough, you won't feel your body tremble. You wanna create a little shakeage. Shakeage is good, but if you feel your lower back taking over at any time and it's starting to hurt, I want you to come out of it and just go and pull those knees into your chest, okay? Don't go to where your lower back is taking over. Go right up to that point. That's how you build strength in everything around your lower back. So now we're here. 2 ways to do this. One leg's gonna go out, you're gonna push through that heel, or you can go down, all right? And you can touch that heel and back up. You're either pushing through the heel or you're touching down. We're pushing into the ball with all the other limbs. Now, if you don't have one, it's going to be or okay. Set ourselves up, and here we go. Push through that heel. Exhale. That's 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your core should be burning, not your lower back. 11 and 12. Your lower back starts to burn. I don't like that. Back off. So we have alternating legs and arms, okay? So we're gonna set our, let me show you if you're doing it without a ball. You're here, okay? Leg goes out, exhale, or you can be doing it heel down, okay? But you're not here bending your knee to go down, okay? It's moving from your hip, which is really moving from your core. Okay, set ourselves up, press into that ball, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that back down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great job. Ooh, pull those knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Oh my God. If you didn't feel that, you ain't doing it right. If you didn't feel it here. You need to work a little harder because mine is burning. Alrighty. Okay. I would do some more of the ball, but not everyone has the ball, and I can't modify by too much. But hey, let's do this. We can do this. All right, I'm going to show you core exercise that you can do on the ball. I'll show you the exercise first. Your core should be really turned on now. And then I will show you the modification if you don't have a ball, all right? So I got to make sure that I have enough space here. So you're a moving plank on this ball, and you're going to walk it out. Now you're going to either do one or two things. You're going to roll that ball in using your core, Or you're gonna pike it. All right, you're gonna be here. All right, so you're saying, how can I do that if I don't have a ball? Let me show you. I would suggest if you don't have a ball, let's see, you can go here, and basically that's a down dog, and then you can walk back out to a plank, all right? Here, you're walking your feet in, and here, okay? All right, or you can one leg in, one leg out, okay? For a mountain climber. We're gonna go for 10. So if you're gonna be on the ball, you're gonna walk it out with me. We're gonna stay out there once we walk out. Squeeze the glutes together, get those legs together, pull that core in. All right. All right, you're gonna either go here, that's 1, 2, or you're gonna go 3, 4, 5, I'm bouncy, 6, 7, 8, pull in from that core, 9, and 10. All right, don't lose it, walk it in. Good job, everybody. I felt it. Okay, let's get into that child's pose. Woohoo! Feeling it. Okay, let's do some more glute activation or just glute work. Yeah, you know me, I love my mini band. So, if you don't have a mini band, you can do this without. If you do have a mini band, put it right up above your knees. Setup is key. Oh, my dogs have gone somewhere. I think they're out of the sun. Smart on them. Make sure your feet are parallel to each other before you go back. And get those heels in as close to your glutes as you possibly can, because once you go back, they're gonna not be as close, I think. And make sure that those feet are hip distance apart. Now let's go down on the floor. Set up. Okay, so I want you to take a big inhale on the exhale. I want you to get those ribs down, the back to the ground. All right, feel that huge tension in the belly. And you can also feel that you probably just went into a little pelvic tilt. Okay, so we want to keep that as we push into the back of the arms and into our feet as we come up into that glute bridge. Now, push your knees out over your toes like you're going out over your, your knees out like you're going out over your toes. What that does is it elongates that spine, and it's more of a pelvis. You want that pubic bone to be up there, not like this, guys, okay? You can even put your hands on the hip crease and make sure that there's no crease there anymore. That's how high you need to go. If that's here for you, that's fine, but usually you have to go a little higher. Now we're gonna go down, we're gonna keep those ribs in. And exhale up. Inhale down, we're holding it up there for a 2 count. And exhale up. Inhale down. Check on those ribs. And again, squeeze those butt cheeks. 4, 5, 6, keep that band apart. 7, you can do this without the band. 8, it's just giving us a little more tension. 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, get that pelvis bone up, pubic bone, 14, 15, 16, keep it out of your lower back, make those parents work, those glutes, 17, and that anterior core, 18, this is also a core exercise, an anterior core exercise, 19, woo, planes, 20, let's hold it up on 20, give me little pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, woo, 8, 9, squeeze it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, we're not done, hold it up on 20, out with that bend, in with that bend, exhale, and 3, woo, sounds like Cessners or something, whatever they're called, 5, woo, 6, 7, 8, 9, squeeze it, 10, keep those ribs in, not like this, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, come back to neutral. Now let's pump it out. 1, 2, all the way down, 3, 4, keep those ribs in, 5, squeeze it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, squeeze it, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, yes. Woo! Okay, take that band off. Let's stretch a little bit. Take that right leg, put it way out down, and left leg comes up. Now push into the heel, going to the sky. Press that right calf down into the floor. Point those right toes up. Take that right hand, put it on the opposite side of that leg. Left hand goes up long. Pigeon toe that foot, and let's go slightly over the midline. All right, keeping that left hip pushing down into the ground as you're pushing through toward the sky through that heel. So think of a long line. Holding. Now pull that knee into your chest gently, gently. Left leg goes out long, right leg goes up, push into that heel, relax those shoulders. Left leg, push that calf down, left toes are pointing up at the ceiling. We want to keep those hips square. Okay, take the left hand, put it on the left opposite side of that leg. Right hand goes up long, and pigeon toe that foot, and let's just go over the midline slightly. Push down that right hip as you're pushing through that right heel. There we go. I'm having an air show here over me. There's 4 Cessnas flying over. Okay, pull that knee in. Pull the other knee in. All right, let's get back into our anterior core, all right? So, this is the exercise. Left leg is going to be out long. Okay. If you can, opposite elbow to opposite knee, but some people cannot do this. So go here, all right? We are keeping that head up this time. We're going to hold this pose, pushing that knee into that hand or elbow, or pushing that hand in. We're going to create this tension in our belly. Now, if this is hurting your neck, just hold it up like this. There's all kinds of things we can do, okay? So I'm going to hold it up like this with you as I push. So here we go. Push, Create a lot of tension. Whoop. We're gonna hold this for 30. Get that back down and breathe. Make that left leg that's floating, make that strong. Suck that knee into the kneecap. Here we go. Almost. And relax. Woohoo! Let's go to the other side now. And here we go. Push. Push. You should feel this inner thigh contract. Try and keep that. Now, if that leg out straight is too much for your lower back and you find your lower back is taking over, put that leg up straight, okay? Just like this in the air. Or go here. Go wherever you need to be. Push it. And relax. Okay, so now we're going to go back over to the other side. You're going to put that hand or elbow. You get that elbow, that's great, here. Or that hand here. And we're going to roll to the side. And then you're going to use exhale, back up to center. You're going to use this inner thigh to help you come back up your breath. Alrighty. And once again, if you need that leg here, it can be up long. So here we go. And roll to that side. That's one. Two. 3. 4, keep it all tight. 5, don't use this arm to push off the floor. Use your core. 6, 7, you need this hand here, you can, like this on your neck. 8, we're going for 10. 9, and 10. Great job. Pull your knees into your chest. Woohoo! All right, we're going to go to the other side. Hand on knee or elbow. All right. Push into that knee into the elbow. Push the hand and push that knee into the hand into the elbow. Here we go. Roll. Exhale. Pull it all back. 2, 3, feel that in your core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job, everybody. Pull those knees in. Okay. Let's do some side plank for those obliques here. Now, when you're doing side planks, you really need to make sure that that elbow is underneath. I even put my elbow further underneath my shoulder, okay? Because once I go up, I know that it's a more likely chance that it's going to be in proper alignment. And you can be on your knee, you can be here, all right? But you're up against that imaginary wall, okay? You're pulling in that core, you're squeezing the glutes and pushing that pelvis forward. Oh, what did I do with my timer? All right, I'll just have to time it. Oh, here you go. All right, so we're gonna hold for 30, and then we're gonna rotate and go to the other side, okay? Like I said, you can be on your knee, or you can be here. So if you're on your knee, here. So, let's set ourselves up, and we're holding. Now, right now, I want you up against that imaginary wall, okay? I want you to really use these obliques to hold you up. Holding. Squeeze those butt cheeks, get that pelvis a little forward. Don't shrug that shoulder. Make sure that shoulder's down. And we're just gonna rotate to the other side. Your neck is long, not down like this, not looking at the floor, looking straight ahead because you're up against that imaginary wall. Okay, let's rotate to the other side. And I'm just gonna go here so that you can see me. You may not want to see me. Right. Pull the core in, squeeze those butt cheeks, get that pelvis forward, head is back, head is not down. You're not looking down at the ground. If I look down, it's because I'm looking at my my clock. Squeeze it. Use these to hold those obliques to hold you up. Holding and down. Okay, we're going to go to the other side now. We're going to do hip dips. Okay, so what are you using to pull yourself back up? You're using those obliques. We're going to do a total of 12, and then we're going to rotate and do a total, let's do 10. 10, and then rotate and do 10 on the other side. So set yourself up. You can be on your knee, or you can be here, okay? And down. 1, right here. 2, head is back. 3, squeeze those glutes. 4, yes. 5, oh yeah. 6, pull that core in. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to rotate to the other side. I'm going to go with you. Up against that imaginary wall, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we could do several rounds of that, but if you're just starting out, don't. Just do what we just did. So I think that's enough for today. I'm going to take you through a little bit of static stretching, just so that you do it, because I know I have a static stretch video on my channel, but most people aren't going to do it. So let's go into child's pose. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. I want you to totally relax into the ground. On the exhale, relax. Okay, so now we're going to come up to all fours into that plank. Right leg, left leg goes forward. We're going to go into whatever your pigeon may look like. All right, your pigeon may be up here. Your pigeon may be down here. Wherever it's at, that's where I want you to go. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. I want you to take this right hip and try to push it down toward the floor. Okay, square those hips off. And breathe. Pull that core in. Okay, let's come up to our hands. All right, now let's take 3 deep breaths here on the exhale. Try to get those hips down a little more toward the floor. Okay, push up to that back foot. Left leg goes through, right leg comes forward. All right, go into your pigeon pose, whatever that may look like. Like I said, it could be here. Just be where you're at, okay? Try to take that left hip and push it down toward the ground a little. Just to try to get those hips square. I usually know if my hips are square because my knee is actually on the on the floor. It's not out to the side. Pull that core in. Okay, let's come up. 3 big inhales. On the exhale, try to get those hips down more. The exhale is where the magic is. push up into that plank, and now into down dog. All right, sink those heels into the ground, push those hands into the ground, pull that core in, keep the ears between the biceps. We're gonna hold this pose. It's a great posterior chain pose. Walk your hands into your feet. Keep your knees bent. And get into that little squat and push yourself up. Let's come together. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Push it all the way, guys. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. Inhale, reach. And exhale, push. Great job. Way to go. Listen. Love you guys. Miss you. Take care. Stay healthy. Keep moving. And God bless.